Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. All right, Friday energy, Easter weekend. If you're celebrating Easter, happy Easter to you. This week, I'm going to finish off this week with the Awakening Avalon Oracle deck. If you do want to purchase your own, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? What is this energy this weekend? This has been a really interesting week of like clarity points, energy coming online. I know many of you have shared in the comments how you've noticed different changes. Um, some of you are still waiting for your changes, and I just want to say how normal that is. Again, remember, these are general messages. So the timing of the message is the most general it can be, right? So for some of you, you might be ahead of the pack. Some of you, you might be just behind. There's no difference whether you're ahead or behind in terms of the quality of your journey. Your journey is most important. So I'm just going to ask Spirit what the energy is here. Hold on one sec. Okay, interesting. They're saying, this is the three guides of the light, and they're saying, well, this weekend is either a weekend of contemplation. This weekend could be a weekend of agitation or liberation. And I think that's really interesting because it's like, the energies are here. The energies are whirling in your favor. What are you going to do with it? And this feels very individualized. So I don't feel like this is a um, generalized collective reading. Like, sometimes I'll bring through a message that the general population will feel this, or like that's not right. What I'm trying to say is like kind of like a collective message of what we will see transpire outside of us. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm getting with this, though, is it's really about what we will feel inside of us, right? So, are you going to be agitated? Are you going to be liberated? Are you going to be contemplating? You may even go through all three or just two. Again, it's really about you and your energy and honoring your energy. That is the most important thing this weekend is honor your energy because that's where it can be the most transformative or you can receive the most clarity. Even in, I want to say, even in the agitation feelings, sometimes we can get the most clarity in that. If we're willing to sit with it, why am I agitated? Like, actually, why? Not just, this person totally irritated me or cut me off in traffic. It's like, no, what's behind that? Right. And then even like the feelings of contemplation. Contemplation, I think sometimes people feel like contemplation is like ruminating on something, but I think there's a difference. I think when we're ruminating on something, we're kind of in the depths of it and we're stuck in it. When we're contemplating, we're kind of like brainstorming all ideas in relation to the thing. Right. And then, of course, if you're feeling the liberation this weekend, well, then that's amazing. Right. That's amazing. So let's see what's in the cards here. Oh, and I wanted to say too, yesterday when I brought through Orion, so I had conversations with him yesterday throughout the day, and he's actually um, a new guide to me, yet an old soul companion. Apparently we go way back, but really, really, really cool. And it was neat that it just kind of happened live in front of all of you. It was me connecting with what is a new to this life guide of mine, or someone that's just never personally made themselves known, but now is the time. And so again, that's how it works with guides, right? They come in at different times for different things. And his is in support of understanding much more of the galactic goings on, if you will. So anyway, just wanted to share that. All right, let's see what the cards are for this weekend. Okay. Ah, interesting. Okay, of course. One more. Okay. So this is really cool. So first thing we have is notice the numbers. Okay. So this says watch for spirit messages. So I think there's going to be a lot in change capacities. To me, this really also speaks to the number five. Five is a big symbol for change to me. So things are changing this weekend. And I think that's why we're getting the contemplation, agitation, liberation, right? If you move through those experiences with consciousness, you have a huge capacity to transform. Okay. Also, though, with this card is notice the number patterns that are coming up for you and look into what they mean. You can Google them, you can look at them online, see what they start to mean because the number patterns will start to create a language for you that'll be really beneficial. So, something to consider with this one. We then have as above, so below. I love this card. It says flow with the cosmic cycles. So this tells me there is a significant kind of cosmic energy this weekend, and I don't know what it is because I know that all planets are direct right now until May 4th. Maybe that's it, right? Maybe it's the cycle of the planets being direct. That would make a lot of sense. And this beautiful energy as above, so below, if there's kind of this like clarity and peace above us with all the planets direct, there can be this clarity and peace within us here also, if we choose to move through what's coming up and what's changing and transforming. Something to consider. Then, of course, I'm not surprised. We have the play card. Have fun. Keep your energy high this weekend. You can be restful and relaxing, but in that play energy, in that higher vibe energy. Maybe you're going to be out and about doing a whole bunch of things. My family and I were going to be away at our cabin this weekend, which will be so much fun in nature and just like stillness, but family fun. Like we're going to be in this play energy. And I really, really suggest this for all of you is to be in that play energy. How can you bring yourself into that play energy? Because it's really going to help you tap into this energy, this beautiful cosmic alignment right now, and also noticing the changes and also noticing the signs and messages from spirit. Okay. Now, the last one that they brought out too was the root chakra card, which is ground into the earth. And I think this is a beautiful thing for us to do this weekend too, with everything that we've been moving through, with all the changes, with the clarities that we got this week too, or those aha moments or the feelings of the ancestors being around. Take that energy and ground it, connect yourself back into the earth, link back into that union. There's something so supportive of that right now. So something really to consider. I can see why with all of these cards where we have number patterns, we have changes, we have grounding, we have the higher cycles above us, the cosmic cycles and play. I can see why Spirit said in the beginning what the options are with contemplation. Are we kind of grounding and contemplating these cycles? Are we agitated by things that are changing? Or are we feeling liberated because of the fact that we're recognizing everything we've gone through and how much we've transformed? So again, it's that personal message, right? Like, how does this resonate for you? What do you take from it? And what are you going to do with it this weekend? It's really up to you, which I think is neat. So I'd be curious to see what you all experience this weekend, um, how your energy flows. The last thing they're showing me is as above, so below card where it says like flow with the cosmic cycles. I'm also seeing this flow pattern. So I feel like many of you might experience those three things, right? Contemplation, agitation, liberation. Sometimes when we're contemplating something, we have to move through the energies of it. And sometimes it can lead us to this agitation. But when we sit with the agitation, we actually get to figure out the root of it and then release it. And then we're liberated. So I think there's a process to that too this weekend, which is very cool. So I will leave that with all of you. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, everyone, and I will see you all on Monday.